You're Serenity. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Can everybody hear me? I hope so. I hope everybody can hear me. How's everybody doing today? Thank you so much for joining me on this Friday Fright Night, where normally we just chat about horror films or whatever's coming our way in the future, just life in general, paranormal encounters, anything along those lines. We just have fun, really. That's basically the main thing. We just have a lot of fun talking. Hello, Wisdom, Shane White, KC Muscly. Muscly, how you doing? Wes Sebastian, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Friday Fright Night, boils and ghouls. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, one sec. That's way too loud. Okay, fix that. Hopefully that was not too loud for you guys. I just realized my microphone was like all the way up. Hopefully that really didn't burst your eardrums out. Goodness gracious. Sometimes you gotta be careful about that stuff. All right, how's everybody doing tonight? Thank you guys so much for joining. Hopefully more people start jumping on in. I think they will. I think more people will start hopping on in here. Exit out of that. Okay, so hopefully everybody had a fun time yesterday, not last night, yesterday watching Leprechaun 2 with me. I just posted a kill count for Leprechaun 2 for Michael, thankfully. So hopefully everybody had a great St. Patrick's Day yesterday, and hopefully I helped out in some way. Hey Philip, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. 5 likes in the first literally 3 minutes. I appreciate it. 6 likes. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much. Ooh. That is very nice. I made it. I'm glad you made it, man. I'm glad you made it. We're going to be talking about future horror movie reactions and whatnot. Feeling like I'm going to be finishing off a couple of the franchises I have started. That's including Rambo and Rocky. And I know there's not a lot of, I know there's certain people in this who are not a fan of Rocky and Rambo, but I know that the video's got a lot of views, so I really want to finish those franchises. Hey, bro, how's it going, Mike? It's going pretty good, man. Thank you so much for joining me. I plan on getting those kicked out for you guys, the Rocky and Rambo franchise here soon, hopefully. I plan on doing some more Creepshow stuff for Patreon. I plan on doing some more early access movie reactions for Patreon, so a lot of movie reactions might be filmed and posted to Patreon as early access. So if you guys are a part of Patreon, then just hit the like button. Allergies. Oh, thank you so much. No, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I've been dealing with some allergies too. Springtime, allergies kick my ass. I'll tell you what, and I'm surprised I haven't had him hit me that hard yet. It will happen, I'm sure, at some point, but there's not much I can do about allergies, man. It sucks. It really is. It sucks. Awesome. I love Rocky and Rambo. I've been really enjoying them myself. I've been really enjoying the Rocky and Rambo franchises. I think I've enjoyed Rambo more than Rocky, but I've overall really enjoyed the past 2 movie reactions I've done for Rocky. It really did surprise me a lot how much I actually enjoyed it. Hey, Dan. Hey, Mr. Jordan. Happy Friday. Hope you well, buddy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Dan. Hopefully the same to you. Hey, Jordan. Nice to see you on here on stream. Thank you so much. I'm glad you could make it. I'm very glad you can make it. I just wish couldn't have more on St. Patrick's Day. Done more on St. Patrick's Day. I mostly spent all day yesterday getting the fix-ins for my new Shamrock Shake. It was worth it, but it didn't take 4 hours to find everything, right? I get that. I wish I could have done more for St. Patrick's Day, too. I'm a big fan of the holiday. Love it. I think it's just cool. The green. I love watching Leprechaun around St. Patrick's Day. I have fun with the day. I mean, I really do. I decorate, obviously, as you guys saw the other day. I have quite a few decorations for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, it's just a fun time for me. I overall enjoy it. Alpha Nick, what's up, man? Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing today? How are you guys all doing today? Thank you so much for joining me, by the way, on this Friday Fright Night. We will be talking about horror movies. If you guys have any questions or if you guys want to know my opinions about certain horror films, now is the time to ask. If you guys have any questions for me in general, just ask me. I will talk to you. Spent the last 2 days getting oh, you deleted that. I couldn't finish reading it. Much I prefer Rocky over Rambo. Don't get me wrong, I love First Blood, but Rocky had more an emotional journey, and I can understand that. I watched the first Rambo film, dude, and I overall, just plain and simply, I was just taken by it. I fell in love with that movie. I've only seen it once. I want to watch it again at some point, but I love that film so much. At work, can't stay long. Understandable. 100%, man. I understand. Thank you for even attempting to join, though, man, and talk. After 2 years, I finally succumbed to the old COVID-19. 7 days of isolation for me. Yeah. Understandable, man. I think most of us have been there by now, and it's not fun. I'm sure you'll get through it. Your immune system's stronger than ever. It's unfortunate. I hate hearing people getting it, but I hope you do get feeling better soon, and I hope it doesn't get any worse for you. Happy late St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Spent the week getting ready to move. Oh, you're moving. Oh, that's kind of interesting and kind of exciting, man. I hope you have a fun time moving for sure. And also, a lot of you guys are probably wondering why I haven't been posting Tales of the Crypt from the Crypt episode reactions lately on Patreon, and there is a reason why they haven't been posted on Patreon as of lately. One sec, I actually just remembered that I have to share this link with somebody because they've been telling me they have not been getting notified for the live streams, which has bummed me out several times. They say they never get notified until like the last minute, or like they don't get notified until like literally a day later. And I'm like, well, for one, that's bullshit. That it's even doing that. I hate how fucking I just got. Hey, you're gonna watch me do this live. I just got told to check out someone's most recent post they made. And this person watches my live streams and videos, so I will be definitely checking that out. And by the way, the person I'm sending it to is Saza Baby. If you guys are pretty old to the channel, thank you so much for the 99 cents, man. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you so much, man. You added, I'm gonna say for that, you added some money, some gold to my pot of gold. I know it's not St. Patrick's Day, but you know what? It's still close. It was yesterday, so you added 99 cents to my pot of gold, man, and I appreciate that so much. You're a fucking badass, Alpha. Thank you so much, man. Did your leprechaun buddy go back to Ireland? No, he's actually, no joke, he is actually on the shelf behind me. You can probably see him back there next to my Annabelle. Well, my Raggedy Ann, but I call it Annabelle because I'm a horror guy. Daniel, I get that. I had it been okay. But again, thank you so much, man. You did not have to do that. That you're a sweet fucking human being. I get that. Had it been okay, safe from COVID until February this year, it wasn't as severe due to vaccinations. I had gotten in order to get the employment, but something still screwy there. Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and check out this person's post who told me to go to their most recent post, so I will absolutely do that. Looks like they. Underrated YouTuber Michael, Dash Michael. I'm actually Jordan. Oh, no, she got that right. Sub one first found your channel. Oh, man, she actually put a video together. I can't hear it right now because I'm doing a live stream, but she actually put a video together. That's very sweet of you to do. I do really like Michael, but Jordan posts more than Michael, and I'm like, in his live streams on YouTube, more so thank you so much. That really means a lot. It was going to be I'm going to be honest, are pretty much priceless. I love them both so much, mostly. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support for me. That is very sweet of you to do. Thank you so much. That is awesome of you. Wow, I already liked that video. I'm not going to leave without liking that. What's wrong with me? Okay, I liked that video. Thank you so much. That was very sweet of you to do. That was very sweet of you. She's not watching right now, but if she watches later on today, I'll thank her on this live stream. Have you seen the film The Room 2003? I remember watching some of it back in the day, like I'm that old. Probably like I'd probably say at least 7 or 8 years ago. I remember starting to watch that film, and I don't think I've ever finished it. I've obviously with YouTube, I've seen videos online, I've seen scenes from the movie, so it'd be kind of I've already been spoiled by it, but I would love to sit down and watch the full-length movie at some point. Absolutely. I might do that for Patreon at some point. Sit down and watch the full-length movie with my buddy Lane. We might do a segment called B-Movie Blowout where we watch low-budget films and or bad films. I'm going to see Morbius. I'm excited. I've been really curious about that film. I think it looks fucking crazy cool. Dang it, I have a Raggedy Ann since I was a baby. She is in a relationship with my teddy bear. I would... Alpha, yes, I would love to go see X. Dude, I've been hearing nothing but phenomenal things about the film, and a lot of people are comparing it to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original film, is one of my favorite films of all time. Me and Mike went to the gas station around October, and it really elevated my love for that film overall, just be at a filming location from the film, and just really appreciating it overall. I would love to go see X. I might do it, I don't know, or I might wait to get it on Blu-ray or DVD or a streaming service and actually do a reaction to it. I think I'd prefer the reaction because I've just been having a lot of fun sharing my experiences with you guys. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah. Not a horror film, but have you seen E.T., the extraterrestrial? Yes, I have. It's been a long time since I've seen E.T., but I have seen E.T., and it's definitely a great film. I have not seen Eraserhead. That one I have not seen. Good day, Jordan. How's it going? It's good, Huck. Thank you for jumping in. How are you doing today, dude? That part was hilarious. I know JCARTS, but not the other one. I know JCARTS, but not the other one. I don't know your name. Kind of new, somewhat. Oh, okay. My name is Jordan. I am Jordan. The other guy is Michael. I am JCart. That's my nickname. My real name is Jordan Cartwright, so I'm JCart. Michael is the other guy, the one who's also the the St. Patrick's Day design. The St. Patrick's Day design. I saw the trailer to X. Very Texas Chainsaw. Indeed, looks good. I think it looks really good too, man. And I remember I did a reaction to that, and ever since that reaction, I've been really wanting to see it. And I've only heard nothing but phenomenal things about it. Literally, people are literally loving this film. I have not heard one bad thing about it yet. I'm good having a lazy Saturday morning. Hell yes. I actually looked at my day because I was like, is it Saturday? It's Friday. Okay. I was like, did I go do Friday Fright on a Saturday? That'd be weird. Sometimes I forget what day it is, so. Sadly, I don't have a Patreon. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I mean, Patreon is for exclusive content. I will grant you that. Patreon is always for exclusive content. So the exclusive stuff that, is not on the channel is probably up on Patreon, like full-length movie reactions, uncut reactions, series reactions. I do more television and show reactions up on Patreon than I do even YouTube. And the reason why that is because to me, editing series on YouTube is a pain in the ass. I actually prefer to edit movies on YouTube. But the series reactions are mostly on Patreon, and all you have to do is pay $1 a month, and you guys can watch almost any show I watch on Patreon along with me. But that's Patreon. I don't post all the time on Patreon. I try to post as often as I can. I try to find the time I can, but I do post a lot on Patreon. There's, I think, over 400 posts on Patreon right now. And there's like 1,000 something on YouTube. 2 minutes to Saturday here. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hey, Trent, how are you doing? Just cut them up like little chicken. Would love to see you react to Eraserhead. I want to see. You know what, Philip? I actually was about to react to that at one point. I knew it was on HBO Max at one point. And I had it literally on the play button, and I was gonna watch it. And for some reason, I guess something cut me off to where I couldn't watch it. But I was going to watch it because I think it's a Stanley Kubrick film. I think isn't that a Stanley Kubrick film? I could be wrong, but I thought it was. Saturday here in Sydney, Australia. That's awesome, dude. The fact that you're in Australia watching my channel is just fucking mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing. Apparently, according to what they said in Disaster Artist, I've seen Disaster Artist, by the way. Never seen The Room, but I've seen Disaster Artist. Really good movie. I watched Brightburn again. Does anyone know if more movies are going to be made in that universe? I personally do not know. I think it's about a boy who is kind of like Superman goes bad as a kid. Like, instead of saving people, he starts killing people. He realizes he has all these powers and he's above everybody else, and he starts killing people. That's what I've heard it's about. I have not seen it, and I don't know if they're actually going to be making more films in it. I don't think that film got enough money, from what I've heard. I could be 100% mistaken. Have you seen the Chucky series? I have seen the first 2 episodes. I have the reaction to the second episode on YouTube right now and the full length on Patreon, but I have not seen the actual full series. I want to see the full series, but I have not seen it. I want to do a reaction to them, so that's why I've been kind of holding off on watching them, because I don't have access to it. But as soon as I get access to the Chucky series, I will absolutely do reactions to them. But I was really loving from what I was watching. I was really falling in love with the show. I was going to ask you if you might ever look at Grabbers 2012 for St. Patrick's Day, giving it an Irish people and getting drunk. I wouldn't mind checking that out. I think a lot of people want me to check out the Spoondock Saints is one that people really want me to watch. Have you seen the new trailer for Puss in Boots? I have not. I knew they posted a trailer. I have not watched it yet. I'll probably go ahead and sit down and do a lot of trailer reactions after this live stream. This live stream will not be that long. Reason why is because I already did the St. Patrick's Day live stream yesterday, and I wanted to do something today, but it was Friday, so I wanted to get on do at least an hour, or close to an hour live stream for you guys for Friday. Cheyenne, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing? OG Tales from the Crypt, favorite episode. Tim Curry plays mother, father, and daughter in the same family. I'm I can't wait to get to that episode. That sounds awesome. You should watch and react to Brightburn. That would not be a bad idea. I might go ahead and do that at some point. I'd still have a reaction to Serial Mom. Sounds fun. And I know that one's been recommended to me a lot. Idle Hands has been recommended to me a lot. I was looking for Idle Hands not too long ago. Hopefully, hoping I could find it, but I couldn't find it on a streaming service, at least Shudder or HBO Max. Not even Netflix, I don't think, has it. So I can't find Idle Hands somewhere. I'm just going to probably have to get it on Blu-ray or DVD to watch that one. Okay. How are you doing, Cheyenne? Thank you so much for joining. And again, I want to say it again because it really, you don't have to. Thank you so much, Alpha, for donating 99 cents to our giant cauldron of gold. Really means a lot, dude. If they do continue Brightburn, it might be a while before we see another edition. Apparently, it exists in the same universe as Super with Dwight from Office and Elite Page. I don't think I've seen Super. I've seen Super 8, which was cool. Did you know Colby did a music video? I did. I haven't watched it, but I heard he did a music video. I knew my sisters were actually downstairs, and I'm pretty sure they were watching that at some point. I didn't catch much of it. I walked out of the room because, again, they love Sam and Colby more than I do. I love Sam and Colby. I love reacting to their stuff. They love it on a different level than I do. So every time they're downstairs watching it, I kind of run out of the room so I don't get spoiled on anything. But I can't tell them not to watch it because I'm here, you know. David Lynch did Eraserhead. It is a real mind trip. Okay. I have to go now. It's morning where I am. See you on your next live stream. Bye. Okay, Princess Hearts, thank you so much for joining. It really means a lot. My go-to horror fantasy is St. Patrick's Day is first troll film instead of Leprechaun. Better film in my eyes. Leprechaun is the perfect St. Patrick's Day movie, in my personal opinions. But, dude, I have not seen Troll in so long. You know how much I would love to go back and watch Troll? Patreon idea right there. I'm also going to be doing a Bram Stoker's Dracula revisit here soon. I was actually thinking about doing that tonight. Might do it tomorrow. Don't know yet. Thinking about it. I will probably get back to you guys on that. I was supposed to do it during Valentine's Day, then the whole fucking situation with the capture card and everything screwed that up. Pretty good. Got an interview with the animation studio on Monday. Hell yeah. There you go. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that, Cheyenne. That's so cool. Thank you. For bringing that up. I really appreciate that. I hope you get it. I hope everything goes good. Trent Tracy, good taste. Trent Tracy, yeah. Oh yeah. Serial Mom. I will probably get to that at some point. And you know what one I have still that I have not posted yet, and the reason why I haven't posted my movie reaction for it is because the audio for the movie didn't come out that great because of my capture card and all the fuck ups that was happening, is Chopping Mall, man. And you know how much that bums me out? Because that was a really good reaction. I was very proud of how that reaction turned out, besides the fact that you couldn't hear almost anybody in the movie. That reaction came out so good, man. And it's on Patreon. The full-length reaction's on Patreon. It just bums me out that it didn't come out as good as I wanted it to because of the whole capture card incident. Bums me out. Every time I think about it, that whole capture card situation really fucked me over quite a bit. Can't say too much about Brightburn because of the spoilers, but I should continue to. It was implied. It was by what's implied, and I understand that, and I appreciate no one's trying to spoil anything because again, I do react to movies, so like I always try to have my mind fresh, and I want it to be very clean and new when I go in and watch it. So I do appreciate that. I will be probably reacting to Night of the Demons here soon, the original one, not the remake. I saw the original one on Shudder, so I'll probably be doing that one here soon. It'll probably be early access on Patreon. Haven't been getting credited for my Marvel projects, and it's disappointing me, so I think it's time to try something new. And I understand that. I understand that. You always want to be credited for your work, and if you're not being credited, that is shame on the company. You deserve to be credited more, for sure. I get that. I understand. Send something on Messenger I would like you to see. Okay, I will go ahead and head on over to Messenger. And the reason I don't like doing this too often, because my computer, it works better when there's not a lot of pages open, so I try not to open too many pages. But I will go ahead and see what you sent me really quick. One sec. You talking about Instagram Messenger? Okay, let's see. I'm not seeing it, Philip. Horror Channel reviews. How are you doing? Hey, how are you doing today? I did not drink all my water, did I? There we go. I did not see it, Philip. I went over to Facebook Messenger and I didn't see it, and I went over to Instagram Messenger, but I still didn't see it. But I'm really excited about that horror game with my studio worked on. It's definitely up your alley too. I'm going to react to that probably after this video. As I said, I'm going to be on here for probably about almost 40 to 50 minutes, if not an hour. And I'm going to get off and do a lot of reactions to trailers that have come out in the past couple days. Late reactions, but you know, I think people will be okay with it. Hopefully everybody's okay with it. um, Brittany and the Beast. Oh yes, yes, I saw that you sent that. I won't react to it right now, but I saw that you sent that. Yeah, I saw that you sent that, Philip. Let's see here. My April film's coming up at the April Fool's Day. Watching the first, of course, in the fog on April 21st. It's precise start of 11:55 p.m. on April 20th, and dude, I love the fog, man. I love that film. I'm gonna be checking out some classic stuff on Tubi. They've been listing for inspiration. Like, also finally start writing down ideas for horror stories. There you go, man. Doing good, thanks. And you? I just rewatched the Blair Witch Project today. Such a scary one. Love it, dude. I haven't seen. I love this. Oh fuck. I love the Blair Witch Project. I love that film. I think it is easily the best found footage film of all time. In my personal opinion, I think what they did, they made it feel so real, genuine, and I just love it, dude. I've seen that film at least 5 to 6 times in my life, and every time I watch it, I like it more. So yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I didn't mind the new one that came out. I think it was 2015 when that Blair Witch, I think it's just called Blair Witch, came out, and they showed the witch, and I just thought that was a big mistake. I think describing her from eyewitness reports is a lot creepier and unsettling than actually seeing the CGI witch that they put out in that film. I think that they really kind of ruined they ruined the creep factor of Blair Witch Project when you figure out what that thing looks like. I just think they shouldn't have showed that creature. They should not have showed it. I think the original one did a really good job on making you feel utterly defeated. Actually, you felt utterly defeated throughout the whole film. You did not have a moment to breathe, and when there was a moment to breathe, people were always freaking out or starting to lose their minds. It's a crazy movie. I kind of wanted to kill Heather myself by the end of Blair Witch. Oh yeah, yeah. Blair Witch, the original, had a lot of subtle things that made it creepy. Really, a lot of subtle things. I mean, one of the scariest moments for me is the tent scene, where they're in the tent and you literally hear children singing and laughing, like in the woods around them. Fuck that shit, dude. I would have been gone, even though there was no way to get out of those woods. Good for April Fool's Day is a film. April Fool's Day, a slasher with a fun twist. I have to check that one out. Obviously, I've heard of April Fool's Day, but I've never seen it myself. I remember when Blair Witch came out, and literally everyone thought it was as real as was the first found footage film, and advertised as such. I remember hearing a story about Blair Witch Project, and it was from John Schnepp, may he rest in peace, who was a part of AMC Movie Talk and Collider Movie Talk. King of the Sweaties is what they called him, and he definitely was, man. He was a beast, and he was awesome. And he was telling a story about when the Blair Witch first came out. The Blair Witch Project back in the day when it first came out, they gave out these video cassettes for critics and whatnot for them to do reviews on it and watch it, get early access to it. He got one of those tapes, and he took the sticker that said Blair Witch Project off of it, and he just said he found this random tape. And he gave it to his buddy, saying that I just came across this tape. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should call the cops or not. I watched it. I'm very disturbed. I need you to watch this. Go upstairs, watch this, and tell me what you think. Should we call the police or not? And he sent his buddy upstairs, and he was downstairs listening to his buddy, who was freaking out upstairs in the room watching the Blair Witch Project, saying, "Oh my God, what is this? No, no. We need to," and he comes downstairs and he says, "We need to call the cops. Like, this is serious. Holy hell, what the hell's happening?" And then he told him it was a film that but he said he almost pissed his pants laughing so hard because his friend was just losing his shit upstairs. I sent you a message about the show. I was recommended, but it's called All of Us Are Dead. It's a Korean zombie horror show, kind of like Train to Busan. It's really good. I've been told several times to check out All of Us Are Dead, and I've already thought about watching it several times. If I watch it, it's going to be probably early access on Patreon. So if you guys want to become patrons, I will probably start reacting to those at some point. Probably not anytime soon, but I will probably react to those at some point. So be ready for that. The marketing for Blair Witch was amazing. I finally popped in on time, kinda. Hey, that's okay, man. Hey, as long as you popped in and you're having fun, that's all that matters. By the way, guys, slay that like button if you're just jumping on in here and really like the content. If you like this type of content and you want to see more content like this, always be sure to hit that like button. It really does mean a lot. It's easy, and you don't have to go out of your way. You don't have to go out of your way to do it. You know, it's right there. That thumbs up. I saw Blair Witch. Sci-Fi did a special, which made it seem like a real thing. Everyone was talking about it. I fucking love that, man. I wish I was there to watch that. Yeah, the Blair Witch Project, dude, is one of my personal favorite slasher films. One of my personal favorite paranormal films of all time. I just think they didn't overdo it. It was really, really good. I'm gonna miss you guys. Aw, I'm gonna miss you. What do you mean? I'm getting a new phone, and this account is going to be shut down for good. Aw, man. That is sad. That is sad. Well, hopefully you can come under a new name and still watch my videos and comment on our live streams and stuff, man. That sucks. Two Evil Eyes and the Nightbreed are two I want to see. Also, the Crazies original One Missed Call Beyond Reanimator, as it's seen the first Reanimator. I've seen First Reanimator and The Bride of Reanimator, etc. Kind of like when Charlie Sheen called the FBI about the guinea pig movie. Do not watch Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2. I think I've already seen a decent portion of that film, and yeah. But I will see you. Okay, well, that's good at least. At least you'll see me. At least you'll see me. Nightbreed was so good. I'm probably going to watch that one at some point too, man. There's a lot of films I got to get to, and a lot of films I have access to now thanks to Shudder and stuff. So I plan on getting a lot done. It will have the same name, but with 2.0. Blair Witch 2, throw up. Let's see really quick. Let's see. Bam. The Crazies is great. Another Romero hit. I've actually seen the original Crazies, and I really enjoyed that one. I mean, it's not like, it's a slow burn, and I do love the Romero zombie films a lot more. And I'm not saying I have anything against slow burns. That's not what I'm saying at all. I obviously don't mind slow burns. I enjoy a lot of slow burn films. But Romero's style has always been so much more in your face, like Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, Day of the Dead, Creep Show, you know? It will come in a week. Okay. But I did really enjoy, I really did enjoy the Crazies. Thank you so much for joining, Kayla Taylor. Good night. Oh, you going to bed? Okay. Well, I appreciate you joining us. Blair Witch 2 is too bad. Special Bulletin from 1983 is a TV movie made as a breaking news item about terrorists holding Charlottesville City in ransom with an atomic bomb. Definitely one to watch. It's on YouTube. Ooh, okay. Well, I hope you have a great night, Kayla. Thank you so much for joining us. I don't think I missed any of your comments, did I? To my knowledge, I don't think I missed any of your comments. No, I don't think I did. If I did, I do apologize, though. Let's see here. Mike Morris, When a Stranger Calls, 1979. We were told to check out When a Stranger Calls, and we were really hoping to get to that one at some point soon. I will try to find you if I can remember your name. Oh, thank you so much. It's JCARTS Arts. Hopefully you can remember and hopefully find us again. Nightbreed is the horror version of X-Men. Ooh, well, I like that. Didn't they try to do that not too long ago with a movie called, like, The Mutants or something like that? I heard pretty not great things about that one. Yeah, it was called Mutants. And it died down pretty quick. Everybody was excited for it. I remember everybody talking about Mutants, and nope, it just died. No one liked it, or barely anybody did at all. Horror Channel, what freaks me out the most is Blair Witch Project was the scene when they find the weird wood symbols in the forest, and they all freaking out. That scene at night with the baby also. Yeah, that's a... Now, Blair Witch Project does a good job at actually making you, Will you ever do TikTok in the future? Thankfully, I actually already have a TikTok. You guys can follow me on TikTok right now, actually. I do have a TikTok. I actually do. I'll tell you guys it really quick if you guys want. I don't actually, like, publicly post this at all, but if you guys want to follow me on TikTok, I wouldn't mind. I'd appreciate it, actually. It would be very cool of you. But you know what I could do is actually just give you guys a link. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Let me give you guys a link to my TikTok, and that should. There we go. Yep, here is my TikTok. Okay, copy. Yeah, I post some reaction stuff on TikTok every once in a while, not like all the time. All right. Paste, and let's see here. Where's my enter button? And bam. There's my TikTok link, everybody. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok, I think I have like 100-something TikTok followers. I don't post a lot. Let's see here. New Mutants, Anya Taylor-Joy is awesome. I liked it. Ooh, okay. I do like Anya Taylor-Joy. She is a phenomenal actress. Very good actress. One of the most underappreciated, I would say. She was amazing. I think she was also in The Witch, which I loved. New Mutants killed the franchise. Whoops, lol. Romero enjoyed Shaun of the Dead so much, he cast Peg and Wright as zombie cameos in Land of the Dead. I'm trying to think if I actually remember that. I'm pretty sure I remember that cameo. Sebastian, also Shrooms, Tourist Trap, Slumber Party Massacre, The Autopsy of Jane Doe. I'm going to probably watch that one really soon. I was almost debating on watching that last night, The Autopsy of Jane Doe, so you might see that one soon. Hi, my name is Mike. Have you seen the trailer for X? Sounds awesome, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre type movie, but cooler. Check it out. I did do a trailer reaction for it. It's actually up on the channel now. I did a trailer reaction for the new X movie, and I've already been hearing nothing but great things about it. I really want to check it out so bad. I want to go to the theaters, but at the same time, I'm kind of waiting for it to be on a streaming service or a movie. I can purchase it on Blu-ray or DVD, so I can actually watch it with you guys and do a reaction. But I really want to see it. Love the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's one of my favorite horror films of all time. Not just horror film, it's one of my favorite films of all time in general. So I cannot wait to watch X, man. Thank you so much for joining, by the way, Michael, and I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you for the question, too. Leviathan is amazing. The Blair Witch Project, the Blair Witch scene that got me was when they found the piles of stones outside the tent. For me, it implied tombstones. Yep, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that tombstones kind of, yeah, The Witch, great film, love The Witch. Speaking of slow burn movies, that's one I love, The Witch. All right, I'm doing good on keeping up with the comments. Anya Taylor-Joy was in The Last Night in Soho. It's an amazing movie, beautiful psychological horror thriller movie, which I enjoy those types of movies, so I'm definitely going to have to check it out. I think it's on Blu-ray already. Yeah, that one, isn't that one on Blu-ray already? I think it is. Also, Shrooms, Tourist Trap. One of my worst fears is being lost in the woods, so I'll let you imagine how I felt watching the movie. I intend on rewatching it on my channel if anybody is interested. There you go, guys. Another horror channel. If you guys want to head on over and support him, that would be cool. Part of me also wanted to check out High Tension, but I ended up watching Cody Leach's review, and it kind of spoiled the twist. It kind of spoiled the twist when it came the heck out of nowhere. I do enjoy Cody Leach from time to time, man. I enjoy his personality. I enjoy his opinion. Definitely one of the cooler horror YouTubers I've seen out there. I love Cody Leach. I like Cody Leach. I don't love his channel. I like his channel quite a bit. Love Drum Dums. Love We Watched a Movie. Really, we have a great community here. As a horror community, we have a great community, I think, of just a lot of good personalities. Part of me also wanted to watch High Tension. Okay. There was a Korean movie called The Witch as well. That was good. Ooh, I might have to check that one out. Bye. I just came from school, so I'm going to sleep. Okay, Kayla, I understand. If you're really tired, absolutely. Definitely would be cool to... I saw that, Philip. I know you have the fucking Funko, dude. I tried to look that one up. I was wanting to get it myself. I looked it up, and that thing is going for so much money right now. It's crazy. I have to say, Korean horror films are really well made. They really are. I've come across a lot of phenomenal ones. Oops, I meant reviewing, not rewatching. Oh, okay. Reviewing. He wants to review the movie on his own channel. Okay, that's still cool. Awesome. Hereditary creeped me out, especially the decapitation scene. Dude, Hereditary was rough to watch, man. It really was. It was one of those movies that I remember watching, and I had to pause it. And I don't pause movies that often, but when that scene happened, I actually paused the movie. I felt the stress, the tension, the poor guy, the kid who was responsible for his sister. That movie got under my skin quite a bit, and it was mostly the situation, because when I watch horror films, I put myself in those situations, and when I put myself in that situation, that'd be just a situation I would probably have gone home. I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have pulled off to the side of the road, called an ambulance and the police, and settled there. I don't know if I could face my parents after that. Howdy, Richard. How are you doing, man? Thank you so much for joining. I review horror films and Goosebumps books, anything that's scary. Well, that's cool, man. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Host is a great monster movie. I think I own that one on DVD. I think I own Host. The Host is one Korean horror movie that I need to see. The Host was amazing. People are really loving The Host, aren't they? By the way, guys, if you're just jumping on into this live stream, hit that like button, slay it with anything you have, a bat, a machete, a chainsaw. Really appreciate it. Hereditary creeped me out, man, and it really did. I gotta say, Hereditary really got under my skin. And there's not a lot of movies that really do. I would say the first Pet Sematary, Hereditary did. The Grudge from 2004 got under my skin. The Hills Have Eyes remake got under my skin. Not a lot of films do. I have several that do, but there's not a lot of films that really get under my skin like those films do. I'd say Hereditary is one of those ones that really made me question. It made me ask a lot of questions, which I love horror films that make me ask questions. I don't like to be just thrown cliches. I don't like to be thrown cliches. I like cliches sometimes. I like to enjoy bad horror, but I also like to I like to ask questions outside of that, you know? I like to be challenged. I like my mind to be challenged sometimes on horror films. The Believers 1987 was hard for me to watch for years. It took me until a few years ago before I finally watched it all the way through. Well, I'm glad you finally got through it. I mean, there are definitely a lot of movies I have gone back to and watched after countless times stopping watching them because I just don't want to finish it or I'm not strong enough to finish it. Speaking of Korean monster movies, did you know that 90s fantasy movie Galgameth about a monster that grows big from eating metal remake of Polgar Sari, a movie forcibly made during Kim Jong II's reign? I did not hear about that. That is interesting. Do you like the new Halloween movies? I really do, man. I really do. I loved Halloween 2018. I begun to love Halloween Kills. I love the original Halloween. The original Halloween is my favorite slasher film of all time. I've utterly enjoyed these new movies quite a bit, and I think they're more cohesive than most of the franchises. And I think they're telling a decent story out of the new lore that they're going with. And I actually heard a rumor today that we might, and if you guys are curious to hear, this really isn't even a spoiler. This was something that was talked about. The rumor and possibility of reintroducing the parents of Michael Myers in the third Halloween Ends, which I think is just genius. I think that is awesome that they're actually going to be, because, you know, in the original franchise, they were never really mentioned. The parents were only there to come home to Michael after he murdered his sister. Then we never got to see their reactions. We never got to see what they thought of Michael afterwards. We only just know that they sent him to an institution. And that's it. That's all we know about his parents. We don't know nothing else to Michael's parents besides the fact that they drove home after he murdered his sister. So I think it's going to be interesting if they decide to bring them back to see what their reactions are and what if maybe they could get to Michael. If they can't get to Michael and those are the only people I could see actually mentally getting to Michael, I don't. What does that say? You know, does he murder his parents? What's going to happen with him? It's very interesting, and I think it's a cool kind of thing to bring back. If you're going to bring back anything from those original films, I would have been interested to see. His parents would have been one of them. I'm curious to hear what they're going to say about Michael. The scene with the Woodsimul and the Blair Witch Project really creeps me out because it's hints at the possibility of them being some sick entity messing with them. Exactly. Absolutely. Have you seen or heard of Phantom of the Paradise, Brian? I have heard of it. I actually have, yeah. Comedy musical, they don't just burst into sing. They either sing while performing on stage or rehearsals. Midsummer is messed up, obviously. I've actually seen like the first 20 to 30 minutes of Midsummer, and it was pretty crazy, actually, from what I watched of it. It's okay. Kim Jong-il, okay. Is a new Friday the 13th coming in theaters this year? No. To my knowledge, they have not talked about making a new Friday the 13th film. I know that there is Womp Stomp Films who just put out a campaign, Indiegogo campaign for Never Hike Alone 2, which is kind of a not official sequel to Friday the 13th, but you kind of wish it was because it's actually really good. And sometimes I actually consider it to be part of the franchise in my own right. I really enjoy the Never Hike Alone movies, but there's no talks of making a Friday the 13th film officially right now that I'm aware of, that hasn't been publicly announced, but I'm sure it's being talked about. But like, I don't know if it's going to be coming out this year. I know Scream, the new Scream 6 was just announced for release March of next year. So I know about that, but when it comes to Friday the 13th, unfortunately, I don't think anything is happening right now. I know they just got done finishing up the lawsuit finally, but not really sure where it's going to go from there. Unfortunately, I would love to know, but at my work, my coworkers love talking about weird movies, crossovers that would be ridiculous, that people might actually like. Last week, it was Sharknado and Fast and the Furious, which I would be down to see. I really would. It's that crazy. I'd be down to see it. They are making a sequel to Until Dawn video game called The Quarry. I know people want me to react to that. People want me to go ahead and react to that trailer, and I'm going to react to the trailer. I will react to it. So I think I'm going to do that after this live stream, which will be probably going live for the next 20 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and end it for the night. Status, hello! How are you doing? Thank you for joining. I didn't enjoy Hereditary in the cinema, but more I watch it now, the more I like it. I think it's one of those films that you're probably going to enjoy more at home because you'll have, when you're in the theater, you go for the experience. And sometimes seeing movies in the theaters can be either a great thing or a bad thing. With certain movies, not every movie, but with certain movies. Hereditary is one that I would have felt like I wasted my money on to see in the theaters. I felt like I would have been more satisfied with watching it on Blu-ray at home by myself in a dark room where I can think about it. Pause it if I need to, like I did, and think about it. So, I mean, I'm not saying Hereditary should not have gotten, money for what it did. I think it absolutely deserved I think that actress deserved an Oscar nomination. The performance she put in that movie was crazy. And I also feel the same way about the Babadook. The mom in that movie should have gotten a fucking Academy Award. Get Out was a great movie, man. The more I think about Get Out, the more I like it. I've thought about going back and watching Get Out several times. I used to think like Us was better than Get Out, and now I'm kind of like leaning towards Get Out more as being the better movie, which I think it is. Let's see here. Which do you find better, Hereditary or Midsommar? I find Hereditary better. Also, which do you find better, Get Out or Us? I find Get Out better. I can't answer the Midsommar and Hereditary one because I've only seen 30 minutes of Midsommar, but I would love to watch Midsommar all the way through, and then I'll probably get back to you on that one because I really want to see Midsommar first and think about it before I debate that one. But I would say Get Out is a better movie than Us. We definitely need a Netflix series the week leading up to how Michael escaped Smith's Grove, ending him with driving off in the rain. The evil is gone. Yeah, I would love to see a series called like Smith's Grove or something like that, and we actually get to see him in the Smith's Grove Sanatorium. What is your favorite old school movie, Jaws or The Exorcist? Out of those two, I would probably go ahead and say The Exorcist. I love Jaws. But The Exorcist is on another level of just what I love about the horror genre. It's scary. It's got great characters. The writing is fucking top notch. Not saying Jaws isn't. It's all those things, but I love my atmospheric horror films, man, and The Exorcist is almost as atmospheric as you can get, really. Jaws, it was a huge summer hit. It really was, man, and that one's tough. That is a tough question to ask me because it's like those are two fucking juggernauts in horror. It's tough. Please, I think I mentioned this, but Grace Jones did a movie, Vamp. Yes, I think you mentioned it several times. I know, man. I know. The mom in the movie Babadook, I remember her only for the movie Matrix Revolutions, where she killed by the Smith possessed guy. Has anyone seen the Jaws knockoff killer animal movie Grizzly? I have not, but my mom has, I think. I live 30 miles from Smith's Grove, Kentucky. That's fucking dope. By the way, I noticed like 17 to 20 people have jumped on this live stream. Hit that like button, guys, if you're jumping on in here and like really want to support the channel in any way. Hit that like button. It really means a lot. You guys are badasses. If you can get that up to 20 likes like right now, I'd be very blown away, and I'd be very surprised. I might even applaud you if you can get that up to 20 likes by the time. Let's see. By the time I count to 10, let's see how many likes we can get by the time I count up to 10, because I know there's people watching, and I know they're enjoying it. I know you enjoy it. I know. I mean, you don't have to like it, but I'm just going to say, let's see how many likes I can get to by counting, before I can count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, we got 2 likes. Might even get more in a second. No, we got 3 likes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. You guys are badasses. Really, really mean that. Capson, how are you doing, man? How are you? Your thought. Hi, George. Oh, Zanduck, how are you doing, man? Thank you so much for joining. A couple new faces in the live stream. Oh, yes, thank you. Hi, Jordan. I don't know what to comment or contribute sometimes. Just say, enjoy watching and chilling around of my fresp after a miserable week. So, hey, I understand. I understand. And that's what, you know what? I love to view this channel as a way where people can escape, a place where people can escape and just talk, calm down, fuck the horrors of the world for half a second, enjoy yourselves. Oh, okay. Captain Monson, your thoughts on these LGBT political horror films? It depends, man. It depends. It depends. I don't mind it when it's not forcefully rammed down into my face. Like, I like to enjoy a film because I like to enjoy a film. If you know what I mean. I just want horror, no politics. Absolutely, 100%. Now, if the film has something to do with politics and the storytelling, then yeah, I understand. If the movie has something to do with the LGBT community, and that is what it's going off of, and it really talks about it, I understand. And I will probably get into it. I'll know what I'm going into. But let's say when it's something like, I don't know, what was a very woke movie? Or a very kind of one of those movies, you know, political movie, trying to make a political stance. I heard the new Candyman was. And the original Candyman arguably was in a sense too. So, very political movies, in a sense. I don't mind it when it's not rammed in my face. If that makes sense. Rammed down my throat. I think sometimes people will, like, for example, a trailer will come out, right? A trailer will come out and you'll be like, oh, that looks really good. That looks like something I'm going to be into. It doesn't have politics in it or nothing. And then you go see the movie and you sit down and you know exactly what it is. It's all the stuff you were afraid it was going to be. Politics, this, that, and this. So, I mean, I like when something's honest. I like when something's honest. This is what you're going to get when you watch this film. That's when I don't have no problem with it, when it's not going to be shoved in my face, rammed down my throat. I know what I'm getting myself into. I appreciate that more than not telling me what I'm about to get into. And sometimes I don't mind being told what I'm about to get into, if that makes sense too, because it's very complicated subject matter. Like Halloween was focused on girl power. I wouldn't say it was focused on girl power. I didn't feel that way. I didn't feel that way. I don't think it was something in your face like they were saying, you know, oh, girls rock, you know. It wasn't really. I don't think that was the issue. I don't think that was in the new Halloween. My personal opinion. Now, you might see this in a different way, and that's fine. That's fine, 100%. I didn't see that in the new Halloween personally, but I do understand what you're getting at. By the way, I'm gonna block this person really quick. I see that. Yeah, I caught you. Yep, hiding you really quick, sir. We get that person every fucking time, I swear to God. I don't have a problem with LGBT political movies when they are focused more on the woke agenda as opposed to scaring an audience. It kills the fun in turn of getting attention. That's a good point right there, man. Don't Look Up was political. Don't Look Up was political. I don't think I've seen that one. Do you like? I fucking love Gremlins, man. That's one of my favorite films of all time. Gremlins, the original first one of my favorite films of all time. Love to chill in here too. Forget about everything what's wrong out there. Come on, people. It only takes a second to hit that like button. It really does. It really does. It only takes 1 second. And you know what? Then you have to worry about doing it ever again unless my next live stream or a video comes out and you're like, hey, I might hit that like button too. I feel like people are making Disney films more political than they are supposed to be, and I get that side of it too. To me. I like girl power. Here's one. Okay, here's one that I've heard bad things about, and I haven't watched it because of a lot of reasons. All right, for one, I'm not gonna. You know what? I feel bad saying it because again, I have not seen these movies, but I've heard one thing after another what it's trying to do, and I'm just gonna give this one as an example. Black Christmas, the new Black Christmas film, which I've only heard most people. Yeah, that horror film Knock Knock was all girl power. I didn't like that film at all. I thought that was a dumb movie. But the new Black Christmas film, which basically people were saying was just trying to shove down your throat that women are better. I've heard so many bad things. It was just trying to force that whole agenda down your throat. And it was very much just making guys look bad. Guys are the worst kind of shit. That's what I've heard about it. Now, I don't want to comment too much on that because I'm, again, someone who has not seen the film. I've only heard the things people have talked about. X-Men movie with Phoenix or dates all the new age girl power. I loved it. Men were scum as well. Yeah, there's a lot. There's just several movies where it's gonna be girl power. The guys are scum, pieces of shit. What was that? The new Ghostbusters film that came out, not the Ghostbusters Afterlife, the one before that with Melissa McCarthy and all of them, which I was actually curious to see. I was very curious to watch that film until they really got all political. The director and the cast got very political and said, I think the director came out and said something crazy like, if you don't watch my film or if you don't like my film, you're sexist. And I literally was like, what the fuck? And I can't stand people like that. I really can't. I really can't. Like, I don't think people are hating on it because it's an all-girl cast. I think you made a bad movie, dude. And most people, when you ask them, what did you think of that movie? They're going to say it was cringy, it was stupid. They made, like, the only one guy character in the movie who was Chris Hemsworth, a complete dumbass. And it's like shit like that when you're trying to ram shit down people's throats. When you naturally tell a story, that's a different thing. When you naturally tell a different story, you have good writing, you have good characters, that's a different story. If you've ever seen the movie You're Next, that's all I have to say. You're Next. Whoa. One of the most coolest lead female characters I've ever seen in any movie, and it wasn't ramming anything down his throat. She was just a badass, and that was perfect. Ridley from Alien, characters like that. Sarah Connor. I'm confused. What's an LGBT forced horror film? Literally, heterosexual has been forced down my throat in a horror film since Psycho 1969. Yeah. Rob Zombie remakes always hit. Rob Zombie, man, as much as I love the guy's directing style, man, I think some things that he does in his films are just, I'm not a fan of rape scenes. I'll just say that. Not a fan of rape scenes. Let's see. Sorry, Dan72, autocorrect. Next movie with Phoenix, dates, predates. I mean, shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sarah Michelle was a strong character and didn't have to push the woke agenda. No, you don't have to push the woke agenda. You can make good characters. Just rewatched Your Next this week. What a coincidence. It's a good one, man. It's a good one. It really is. The Night of the Living Dead remake, Great female character in that movie. Barbara. Ridley, Queen of Sci-Fi. That's right, man. That's right. Now, I haven't seen all the Alien movies, but I've seen the first two. Complete badass. And it was just done by good writing. And I'm confused about this, too. It was a question someone had, and I just started getting on that subject. But anyways, I personally don't think rape is horrifying, and it happens. I know. That's true. Now, do I like seeing that in my movies, especially as detailed as the one in Rob Zombie's Halloween film? No. I just don't. Not saying I didn't like the movie. I liked the movie. But that scene, not for me. I just didn't enjoy that moment. I'm like, And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing that I felt that way. That's exactly how you should feel in that situation. You're like, this is disgusting. And then the guy dies, The behind the scenes of Squid Games was pretty interesting. They put the actors through a lot of physical stress. I think I saw the behind the scenes stuff of Squid Game. Or at least some bits and pieces of it on social media. Rob Zombie definitely takes it quite a bit too far, sex assault stuff, but people like that exist. It's true. And that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you could be... Ridley is one of the good things about the third and fourth. Well, I have no doubt that, Sigourney Weaver in those films is probably the saving grace for a lot of the stuff I see. Sorry, I talked really fast right there. Also, Buffy the Vampire Slayer has also handled LGBT issues without forcing the agenda, with Willow and Tara. Francis Chainsaw Grimp, how are you doing, man? Thank you so much for joining. By the way, guys, thank you for the 16 likes. I really appreciate that. Dee Wallace is my favorite Scream Queen. She's funny and sweet in interviews. She likes playing emotional arcs and claims slasher movies aren't horror movies as such. Absolutely. I talked a lot really fast right there. I apologize, guys. It made you feel deep. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like that kind of reaction is exactly what Rob Zombie was probably aiming for. It's shock value. I mean, you don't expect it to happen, and you didn't expect it to be as detailed as it was, and it just kind of put you in a moment of just like, wow, I can't believe I'm watching this. This is actually like a rape scene. And it's true. It's some shit that you see on movies is crazy. I was literally about to bring that up, Teddy. A Clockwork Orange, man. Love that movie. Love A Clockwork Orange. Still, don't enjoy the rape scene. I don't. But that's the point of the moment, Like, Now, when I see too many Rob Zombie films, and there's like a lot of rape shit in Rob Zombie's movies, I never enjoy seeing them. But that's the effect of it. That is the effect of that scene. And it works on me. I don't like seeing it. I like the Wallace and the Howling. Oh man, that's right. She was in that. What do you think about the show called Supernatural? Never seen it. Never seen it. The hype in this house was so much around that, man. And I don't know if you guys are those people, someone like me, who if someone tells you to watch a show constantly and nonstop, at some point you kind of get annoyed. I'm one of those people. Like when I get my family who tells me, watch Supernatural, like who used to tell me like every like week, have you checked out Supernatural yet? You should do reactions to it and stuff. And at some point you're just like, it's overhyped, in my opinion. It got overhyped in my household, and I just never wanted to watch it. At some point, I will watch it. At some point, I will. But like right now, as much how much overhyped it was, I can't bring myself to do it. It's during rape scene. It's for me and the original Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I've never seen that film. The thing is, Rob Zombie actually looks like one of his movie characters. He really does. He really does. He likes that style, which I don't blame him. He has a specific style, and I appreciate it. I approve of that. I don't mind a specific style. I think it's a good style. It's a good style. It's very unique, and you definitely know when you're watching a Rob Zombie film. It's not a Rob Zombie film without them rednecks. A Clockwork Orange, one of my favorites. I want to go to a milk bar with a table that's like a woman. Yeah. Delinquents. Dee did a comedy podcast where she was getting a bit tipsy with the host. She was sending herself up a bit and stretch. They asked her to do did you or the kid fart in the car in Cujo? I'm sure. I lose interest when a show or film is overhyped. I feel like I would get disappointed if I watched it. Exactly. I like. There's like a bug in my room right now, and I'm ready to get rid of it. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream here. We've been on for about an hour now, and I went live last night, so this will be Fright Night for this week. I got some filming to do, trailer reactions to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream here. Again, thank you so much, Alpha, for that 99 cents, dude. You did not have to do that. That's very sweet of you to do. I hate torture scenes in movies. I'm not a big fan of them. I mean, I don't mind them every once in a while when it's a good reason for the story, but Christine was a badass movie. It really was. It really was. I love Christine. Didn't like it that much at first, but the more I watched it, the more I actually started falling in love with it. But okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this Friday Fright Night. It was only an hour long. Normally, we try to go for an hour and 30 minutes, but I did do a live stream last night, too, which was about an hour and 40 minutes. So I will check you guys out in the next video. Keep it retro, movie friends. Check out our Patreon page. The link is in the description. You get a lot of exclusive content. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram. Follow us on every social media platform if you guys want to. And I will check you guys out in the next video.